2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey. With me in the booth is 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
Really looking forward to the action out there on the course today, Luke.
Here we go. Get over that.
Now you just got to pray for a good lie, because that one's heading towards the
That's
side.
how we start.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
It looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Time now for the fourth shot. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Great touch.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
And a stumble on the opening hole never sets the tone very well. It'll be interesting to see how they react.
He's currently tied for 10th. Time to tee off at the second.
Players looking to make four here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Second shot on the second. I've seen worse looking swings at a playground. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This putt of about 6 feet coming up.
This will be a good bogey.
And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
He's in a share of 15th.
I get stroke here.
The third hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Nice shot.
Hybrid, I think.
Nice shot, Brian.
For a bounce to the right.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Stuck it. You better not roll off the green. Yo.
Unable to find the green on this one. All right. Facing a little up and down here to save the par. And if this can go down, he'll save par. A good stroke. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Well, at least
3 straight bogeys.
And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. The fourth at TPC Boston Ridge, a great short par four.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Get over
That's
that.
piped. That's heading down the runway.
Nice.
Second shot here on the fourth.
Fuck me. Oh my God. See, like, how's that happen?
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
How does that happen sometimes? Oh my God.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. All right, safe out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. And just about 8 feet left
Nice
to the
thing.
hole.
It's
There's a narrow miss. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
sickening.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind.
Dog legs from right
Far
to
better.
left.
Here we go.
Big danger here is
All right, we turn it up here.
3 different tiers on this green.
Welcome to
Find the
the
correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
No, he didn't get that one cleanly. That one's hooking.
Come on. Bounce down.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Okay.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
And here we are with their 4. Henny's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
Break.
Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? This putt is of 9 feet. It's tracking. Yeah, you'll take that.
It was nice to see that go in.
49.
Because it has been pretty darn ugly up to this point.
Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should
Come on.
not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach ridge for TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Finally.
16 feet to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Fuck me.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back at it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Nice.
Nicely done.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Come on. Get on the green, baby. Nice.
This is an extremely long putt. We might even have to hinge on this one. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. Putting for par.
Get the fuck out.
Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Just a couple to play here on the opening nine.
What's this? Hole 8 challenge.
At the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very
Come back left.
a tough ask.
Sit.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Come on. I got to sink this putt.
For this putt, Henny.
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Come on.
Oh, so close. Just a short
Ow.
remaining here.
Ow.
Currently plus 10 now for the day. We've
85.
reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
You don't like that.
Hang on to that one.
You don't like that one bit.
That'll hurt. 3 consecutive bogeys.
Fuck it.
Oh, caught up in some branches. And if I'm to find a positive, at least they'll be able to cool down in the shade. Looks to have opted for the 8.
Like, how was that perfect?
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here.
Oh my god.
This is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Nice.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
And coming up well short.
All right, this wasn't the hole that we made up ground.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
Got to sink this stuff.
That's pretty tidy.
Hell yeah.
That gets
Fuck
the job
yeah.
done.
Okay. Get a par here.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter
109th, come on.
9 holes of Q schools. How will they be feeling?
I got to make.
Look,
Come on.
this is the
Hole 10
spot
challenge.
where you either fail
Hit the green and
or
regular.
shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make another Corn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
Stay in. Nice.
That's a bit out of shape. Henny, how's that ball line? It's tough to see from here.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's up by 10. This is nasty.
Thanks, lady. Jesus Christ.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Playing their fourth shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
That will work. Being some spots on the leaderboard. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards to the back, a very difficult test. It's a long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
No green in rig, but a chance to save their par.
Big
For a par now.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
He's got it figured out now.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
A chance to save the par if you can make this one.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
And there it is. Sitting at 13 over for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface of 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Roll! Oh my God, give me a green.
Not quite finding the surface.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Oh.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Come on.
This one looks to be headed towards the
Come on, let's get it on the green here. Come on.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals. A converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot.
Oh my God.
Opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right of the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Playing from around 160 yards. See if you can get that one to come back to the left a little.
Let's go.
And he's hit that inside the range. What's in front of them, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. Nice little par putt here.
Ah, fuck me.
And this one will be for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here. But be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 170 yards. That rough was thick. I hope that they're okay after that one.
That's not going to get up. Yeah.
Time now for the fourth shot. Just take a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
This putt is for double bogey. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
All right, we're going to try one more time. I just finished and got the bread, but fuck it. I don't even want it. Let's go. Top 50, like. Come on. It's not very.
Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin
Here we go.
Of this
Come on.
exciting event.
Come on, Bruce.
Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA.
Let's go, Mr. Silk.
A real thrill to be alongside you in the booth.
I'm ready to get
Give
going.
the people what they want. Come on. Yup. That's right into the sand. Nice.
Time for the second shot into the first.
That's not.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
That's not going to get on the green, really.
And a par putt awaits him.
These are on rails.
Let's go. Come on.
Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's currently tied for third. Here we are at the second tee.
Players want to take out any club, driver or 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Let's go.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Looks
Get
like
over.
they're going with the pitching wedge.
Get on the green.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
Let's go.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make.
Wow.
That's frustrating. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. Solid par putt, that. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Here we are at the third.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the hybrid.
Get over that.
Headed right, Rich.
Fuck.
That's disappointing. This would be a great up and down.
Roll. Gotta sink
What are
it.
we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
This one's dialed in.
Hell yeah.
Like their courage to be able to get that to go
Come on.
down and save the hole.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Uh-oh. At least my putting's getting a bit better.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Let's show it. Let's show it.
Really good. This
Fuck me. Fuck me.
It's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. He's currently in a share of top spot.
Me and Mr. Atkins. Let's go, boy.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers.
A shite.
Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
No.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice line.
No.
Where was that going?
Oh, my God.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Getting ready to play their third.
That was unreal perfect. Wow. I just got absolutely
Not a
saved.
huge surprise missing the green here. That lie was awful.
There you go, Bruce.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Was on a good line. That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. And down she goes. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Nah.
Here we are at the 6th hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And from the bunker here.
Nice shot, Brian. Nice shot, Brian. Roll, baby. On the green, hell yeah.
Well, safe on the surface. Maybe it's time to hold a long-range bomb. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies.
Nice.
A good number.
Sitting at 2 over, currently tied for 5th place.
Don't go in his hand.
That's an awful error. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
And here we are with their fifth. Just 2 shots behind. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Trying to save par here.
Oh!
Well,
Oh!
that was a beauty. That had eyes to the whole way. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Beautiful. Yes. Wait to the crowd. Let them know. You're here. You're here to stay. Ooh, yeah.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. It's time for a one-shotter.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
Always frustrated by missing his green.
Especially
And
twice.
here we are with the third shot. He's two shots back. A bogey putt awaits. Oh, what a stroke. Yeah, you'll take that. Now, 3 strokes back after that hole. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Going with the 7.
Stay on. Stay on. That's on.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
A bit short with that effort.
Really?
Playing their 4th shot. 3 shots off the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Fuck.
Not their best stroke. Seemed to have pulled that one. Yeah, not much to sweat there. And as we head over the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left, pressure packed to say the least.
That's a little untidy. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
I think he's pulled this one 4 feet to the cup.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Okay, so that finishes that hole. Now 7 shots behind after that. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Oh, no one likes a plug line. Really, just getting it out of the bunker is a big deal here. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for bogey here. And that puddle drop. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Let's go.
That tee shot looks pretty good. From around 220 yards. Opting for the 5-wood.
Get on the green. Stay.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
No, that's too bad. Putting for a par here.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Sitting up here from about 155.
Fuck.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. The putt drops, and we're moving on. All right, getting to our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Come on. Sink the putt now.
Not a bad play, that one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
No. Fuck.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. For the par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Fuck.
Oh, just missed. A par putt awaits. Now 7 shots behind after that. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water.
Need a birdie.
That's just a bad shot.
Need a birdie.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Like the look of this one.
Let's go.
Well, that'll play. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And
You know one.
feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Severe dog leg from right to left.
Come on.
Shot down
We got it now.
to a very narrow green.
Gotta get on the green here.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole
Should be the whole game.
Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in 2 by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level.
Let's go.
Have a birdie opportunity.
Well, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. And
Let's go.
Putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Bring us up a lot. Birdie on the last one. Come on.
Solid play finds that player
Let's
moving up
go.
the leaderboard after that hole. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the
Let's go.
extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Come on. Come on, nice and easy here.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead.
No fucking way.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
No fucking way I finished at the end.
Shorty Baker on that action there.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and
Oh,
down
I
here for the
sold.
set.
Oh, I sold.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Oh, I
With
sold.
that, this player has finished their Q School final, but Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50.
I sold.
Won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their
50,
side,
oh my God.
to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.